Welcome back to the Rundown, and let's get back to the coronavirus front in Israel. At the peak of this Omicron wave, the Israel Defense Forces Home Front Command is centralizing the fight against the pandemic, be it by collecting data on the number of infections and epidemiological investigations, or through vaccination and screening campaigns of the population, including military personnel. Our Pierre Clochendler went to see how the IDF is waging its latest battle against COVID.
These days, the essence of the fight against the coronavirus pandemic lies in these improvised tents, which can be spotted all over the country. There are the screening centers, and this officer is one of the discreet actors in this national production.
The Home Front Command, in collaboration with the local authorities, has opened dozens of screening centers across the country for the civilians from all health organizations. 30% test positive every day. It's true that, according to estimates, the growth in morbidity is slowing, but the number of cases is increasing. We have not yet reached the peak of the wave. This should happen by week's end.
Another role of this Israeli army unit responsible for ensuring the protection of the civilian population consists of providing assistance to hospitals and clinics, particularly during this vaccination campaign, the third in a year.
Is this your first time?
No, my third. I'm called for each vaccination campaign.
What do you do as a civilian?
I'm a physiotherapist.
This 23-year-old reservist has been volunteering since the start of the pandemic.
In 2 years, I've served about 300 days. I managed my professional life, but then it's a national mission. If I didn't believe its purpose, I wouldn't be here.
When we are called to fulfill a mission, and the fight against Omicron is kind of war, a state of emergency, the whole army mobilizes, including the reservists.
We escort this trained cardiovascular surgeon in the unit's epidemiological center. In military jargon, it's the war room, an apt term these days. The organization that prides itself on overcoming all security challenges is itself challenged by this unprecedented surge.
It's uncontrollable, and thus we refrain from carrying out an epidemiological investigation on each and every infected individual. We focus on populations at risk, mainly the elderly, and on those who return from abroad and risk introducing new variants.
To date, we've detected only one case of the BA2 subvariant. Our cell is kind of sidelined. As a precaution, everyone is at home, because we detect additional cases each day. So we are training a new team. In a week, we'll be at full speed again.
More than 1,700 conscripts are said to be infected.
Even though this wave affects the army, it doesn't affect its operational capabilities.
I asked him if he might be sick.
No, I got tested dozens of times. These are the flu's after effects. I'm clean and I'm fed up with the swabs. Everything is fine.
Pierre Clochendler, I-24 News, Central Israel.